Hey guys, Old Guy Gaming here, back again with another MTG Arena video, and today we're going to continue our free-to-play series with Rakdos Spectacle. So if you're new to this channel and new to the series, the free-to-play decks are designed for new players or players who are playing on the free-to-play model and don't really intend to spend any, if any money at all in MTG Arena, and it gives you an opportunity to play some decks with mostly common and uncommon cards with no more than four rares and mythics total. So grand total of 2 and 2, whatever way. But grand total, we're trying to save you some wild cards. So we're trying to give you some decks that you can actually play, get some wins, grind out some of your dailies, and have some fun with, of course. So today we're going to go into Rakdos Spectacle. We're doing one for each of the guilds that came in the Ravnica block. Guilds of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiance, and now we have split into Ravnica Allegiance with Rakdos Spectacle. So the deck that I have come up with has been a little fun. It's been challenging, because I found myself wanting to continue on with like Rakdos Aristocrats, where you're throwing down a whole bunch of little creatures, and I might double back and go back on that one more time and try to do this one again with that theme as well. But I really wanted to focus on the mechanics that came out of each guild, so that's where we came up with this one. I think the next video we're going to do an Aristocrats deck that's a little bit more punchy. But Spectacle is still cool, and there's a lot of cool cards still in this one. It has been a fun play. So Shock, of course, is going to help trigger some of the Spectacle that's going to go on, get those little creatures out of the way. Footlight Fiend. Love this card for 1 black or red. 1/1, when it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. He is a perfect target for a card coming up for the Fireblade Artist to be able to do some damage all over the board. Goblin Instigator is here specifically to feed to the Fireblade Artist. That's pretty much why they're here. I mean, it's cool, you get 2 goblins for 2 mana, yeah, but those are basically cannon fodder, really. Lightning Strike's here for the same purpose of Shock. You could, in this instance, throw down Cast Downs as well. I did play with that as well. So either or, this deck tends to try to run a little bit faster, so I like the idea of direct damage to the face as opposed to the creature removal, but, to each their own. And of course, we've discussed them a couple times already, but the Fireblade Artist, for 1 black and 1 red, you get a 2/2 with haste, which is already pretty good, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice a creature. When you do, Fireblade Artist deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So not only does it do the 2, but when you're feeding him things like Footlight Fiends, you're really doing 3, so that's a Lightning Strike a turn. That's pretty good. And we're going to start getting into things that are beneficial to you once Spectacle does go off. Things like Light Up the Stage for its Spectacle cost of 1, which most likely is what you're going to be paying for it. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of turn. You can play until the end of your next turn. You can play them. This is your card draw mechanic. Fantastic card. Skewer the Critics, if you haven't seen this card, I don't know where you've been. One of the best cards, in my opinion, that came out of Ravnica Allegiance in its entirety. For 1 mana, effectively, this is a lightning bolt. Does 3 damage to any target. Sure, the printed cost says 2 colorless and 1, and you may find instances where you're casting it at that, but for the most part, if you've already done 1 damage, you're able to do 3 right behind it. Super cool card. Hackrobat is a ton of fun, and this is answers for a lot of the big creatures that you normally can't handle. It's a 2/3 for 3, however, if it does come down for its Spectral cost, it's a 2/3 for 2, and for 1 black mana, it gains Death Touch until end of turn, and for 1 red mana, it gets +2/-2, making it a 4/1 until end of turn. So this can be a real powerhouse for you, it really can. Judith, there are only 2 copies of Judith in here. You would probably want to run 4 if you really want to go down that route. She's a 2/2 for 3. Other creatures you control get +1/+0, so it is a bit of an Anthem effect only on the power side. And whenever a non-creature token you control dies, Judith does 1 damage to any target. So creatures die. So, I mean, there's a really nasty combo. You can get going with Footlight Fiend, Fireblade Artist, and Judith on the board all at the same time. You're basically doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage for losing 1 Footlight Fiend, so it's pretty brutal. Spawn of Mayhem, one of my favorite cards to come out of Ravnica Allegiance. It is a 2/2, is a 2 black, 2 colorless, but you're really going to be paying the Spectral cost, which is 1 colorless and 2 black, for a 4/4 flying trample. And at the beginning of your upkeep, Spawn of Mayhem deals 1 damage to each player. And if you have less than 10 life, put a +1/+1 token on it as well. So this is going to be an easy Spectacle trigger for you each and every turn. He's also usually the primary target for most anyway it's going to play, because they want the thing off the board right away. One of the ones I put in here, A, because it is a Spectacle card, but B, I love the artwork on Blade Juggler. She is a 3/2 for 1 black and 4 colors. However, you are going to be playing the Spectacle cost if you can, which is 1 black and 2 colorless, which makes it not so bad. And when Blade Juggler enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to you, and you draw a card. Mana base, relatively simple, is going to be 6 Swamps, 6 Mountains, 4 Cinder Barrens, and 4 Rakdos Guildgates. As I always mention, when doing these dual decks with 2 different colors, you'd probably want to spend the eventually to upgrade to the dual lands for these, for the rares. But let's go ahead and play some games with it. Sorry about that. I'm still a little... I was out mowing the lawn today, so I got all the pollen up in the air, and it's been kind of... it's kind of worn me out, I'm not going to lie. That's the first grass cutting of the year. It's one of the things I like about winter, is I don't have to cut the grass. But alas, can't let that go forever. Yep, every color of mana we're looking for, I say we go with this. Do wish we had a couple more creatures, but we do have a light up the stage here that will be able to help go fish for 1, lightning strikes and shocks to really kind of balance us out for the next couple of turns. I think we'll be okay. What I have found, however, is for whatever reason, I keep getting put up against control against this deck. And it's probably because the algorithm reads this as an aggro deck, and it's just a little bit slower. Oh, perfect. No, sir. Do not want you to have that. We will say hello. This looks like it's going to be mono blue. Oodles of fun. As I said, for whatever reason, I get put up against control decks. Oh, yep. We're going to go with the old... Let's drop the Goblin Instigator. Footlight Fiend is probably a good spot in here too, but I want to be able to put some damage on this guy. A Judith would be perfect right now. He'd probably counter it. And he's thinking, Thought Erasure. No, he's going to cast down. He's debating a casting down a goblin. That's what he did. Okay. Well, to you, good sir, I say have more goblins. Ooh, that was a big thump for a Footlight Fiend. I always love the artwork on there because you can tell how low down in the Rakdos Guild he must be. His whole job in life is to hold a candle on his head. That's it. That's what he does. Hostage Taker. What are you going to do? You're going to take Footlight Fiend? Really? Take a goblin. It's annoying enough to me that I think I might just Lightning Strike. Yeah, I might just Lightning Strike Hostage Taker just because that's annoying to me. And we shall light up that stage. Let's see what we can get. Ooh, all kinds of goodies. Not going to be able to keep both. Obviously, the Spawn of Mayhem is the right answer. He's probably got enough removal in the deck to deal with it. It's such a poignant question. What do we pull off on this one? I mean, my instinct, of course, is to pull the Spawn of Mayhem on this one, but I've got enough throwaways out here that it might be worth it. In order for that to happen, I'd have to draw a land. If I draw a land, that is... Oh, look at that! I guess he's decided he can't win this one. Oh, we will take of it. See, it's interesting because I'm saying if we had drawn a black land, we could have pulled off both. My luck wouldn't work out that way. Just a straight cool card. I think we probably would have been right to pull Spawn of Mayhem. I mean, he does have... That black-blue deck has enough removal, but yeah, I have to make him spend it. I thought that said Thanos for a moment. Really excited for... Oh, interesting. Nothing on the low end of the curve, though. This does concern me a bit. I think I might keep it. Yeah, really excited for Endgame. And, of course, at the time of recording, just a few days, Game of Thrones. I can't wait! Can't wait. I feel like I've waited 20 years for this. And since I'm never going to get a chance to read the book because George just takes 45 years to write one book. Come on. I have enough 1 and 2 drops in there. Or I could just get mana. That's fine. That's why I don't... you can have that. See, that's why I didn't want to put her out there, but I didn't have much of a choice. Because I have no creatures, and I'm playing against... This looks like... Yeah, no, I'm going to hold. If this is at Orzhov deck, he's going to get down Kessa. He's going to... Oh, light up the stage. That light up the stage might be worth it. Just so I can get more cards, please. Or more land. That works too. Okay, so now he is in board wipe territory. I mean, we're genuine. This is probably over. Because even if I get creatures down, he's just going to... Trove of Temptation. Wow. You never see that. Let's hit him in the face. Let's make him at least use his board wipe. I think I'm just going to hold these creatures, because I know what he's got. I mean, if I have to ping him away slowly, I will. Nope. I will wait. Because this kills, what's the angel? The scales. Why am I forgetting her? She'll be out in a second, I don't know. There for the scales. That's what it is. Vraska's contempting it. Okay. I'll just catch her. I'll cast her naturally. Love the artwork on this. More lightning strikes. Well, I've got 9 damage sitting here in my hand, so... I mean, that's a good start, right? I don't see any blue in there, so I don't see counterspells coming out. Although, technically, I guess you can pull the blue from here, from the treasure tokens. Captive Audience. Cool card. Captive Audience enters the battlefield under control. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that has been chosen. Your life total becomes 4. Discard your hand, or each opponent creates 5 2/2 zombies. That's what I thought. Interesting. I'm gonna let you create the zombies. What's the right decision here? I hate spending it on these, but I don't have any other choice. At least this blocks zombies. Must attack with at least one creature if able. Why? Alright, you can have that one. That's an... You never see this card. That's why I'm like scratching my head on this one. This is not the deck I anticipated. Nice. This is an interesting deck. I've never seen anyone run Captive Audience in this deck. I genuinely was expecting the board wipe. Guy's Blessing. Oh boy. I'm not going to discard my hand. I'm not going to do that. Now I have no choice but to pick off stupid zombies. I will decline that. Ugh. So I can cast all these. There, so even if he does attack with the zombies, it doesn't do any good. Must attack with one creature available. See, I'd have just taken that. Because I only have one creature in reply. Although most likely he has... He's going to have something to kill my creature, so I can at least take the 2. Captive Audience, that's a cool card. You never seen anyone run that. Good game, I guess. Super frustrating. If there's a strategy to Captive Audience aside from mortifying it and getting it off the board, I'd love to know it. I've never seen that card ever played. Ever. So good on that guy for coming up with a really interesting creative deck. Cove of Temptation, haven't seen anyone play that. So interesting. Very interesting. Like, why would you want someone to attack you? But he found a way. He found a way to make it work. Yeah, sure, we'll keep this. That one. That is a big thump for a little devil. Ooh, it's a swords deck. Cool. Ah, I dropped a red. What was I thinking? I could have had her out. I didn't drop a red. That's totally my fault. We shall not make that same mistake this time. Oh, I did because I put Cinder Barrens out. Oh, I'm playing so badly tonight. This is what happens when you mow the lawn. You're like, I've got to get that video in today. So I'm gonna cast you, and I'm gonna cast you. No, I'll hold on to that for now. Now I have things to feed to it. Cool. And we've gone awfully wide really quick. Fountain of Renewal. I'm not sure what his deck is supposed to... I was going to say, because I'm going to be able to pull it off pop and just nail you both. I was probably going to do the Footlight Fiend too, actually. I'll take that. That one worked somewhat the way that it was supposed to. Holland is up this year, guys. Gabriel or Gabriel? Gabriel. Gabriel Deontay. I like that. Cool name. Sure. All good things. We shall keep that. And we shall say hello. Mono white. Mono white. Well, can't let him get too big. I've been noticing people doing this too. Like, it almost throws me off because, alright, so Arena is a... It is a minefield of of mostly good people. I have mostly come up, but every once in a while you will have people who will just slam on those emotes like they're trying to prove something, and it's super annoying. It's poor sportsmanship in my opinion. So, but there's a new trend of people going, oh, you know, hello, good game, like saying hello, and it throws me off when I see people do it. I'm like, oh, right, that's forgot. People do that now. Well, the only way to really kill History Benalia is to take those things out so that Benalia doesn't do anything. So it powers up knights that aren't there. And then he throws down another. Lean in Vanguard. Alright, so he's gonna gain some life off of this. This is the basic white mono white deck. No, we're gonna decline that. I need my goblin. That's what I need. Ooh, that's super good. I wonder what he'll do. I am only going to swing with the one. He's going to let it go. Cool. Cool. So yeah, I am going to eat a knight. But I'm sort of okay with that. My guess is he's got to swing, right? He has to, or he's gonna do a Johnny. Nice. All right. Again, I don't know why I get the top decks whenever I play my janky fun decks. Yep. I know where you're going. You are capable of more than you assume. And this is where Death Touch is gonna come in, because they have vigilance, but they do not have first strike. Yep. No, I'll eat that. Thank you. May I have another? What we need is one more black land here. No, I need all my creatures. Not what we were hoping for. Nope. He's just going to keep piling them up. Oh, the power of this white deck. Offline, when I'm not in front of the camera, in front of you guys, I play a very similar deck for my grinding out. I don't go the Johnny's way. I go the life gain route. I was gonna say, you really want to do that? All right. I need to capitulate here in a moment, because this is gonna go bad quickly. Which one do I like better? I sort of like Judith better. So his options are going to include losing a Johnny, which I'm sure he's going to do. Interesting.
Until our paths cross again.
Yeah, I'll give him the 3 up, and whatever the biggest creature he lays down is getting Hackrobated. I'm probably still dead here. Because this mono white aggro, it's so fast. I'm breaking. Nice. And that is going to be game. Indestructible doesn't get past. I think it does. It doesn't matter what I block with. Sure, let's give her a Death Touch. She's going to die. I'm going to die. But let's do it anyway. So we're going to block the 5/5 here. We're going to block that 5/5 there and take 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and call it a win. Well, Mono 8's pretty good in case you haven't known. I think there are some cool cards coming out of War of the Spark that are going to make it even more interesting. There's a second upgraded version of a Johnny's Primate, which I think will make the life gain version interesting. He's a little bit pricier, but we shall see. Alright, we don't want to go out on a sour note like that. Cool deck. I mean, I can't fault it. I play a deck very similar, so... It's just, there's that matching algorithm, like, I'm playing a fun deck, you know, can you help me out a little? Play somebody else that's playing a fun deck? That's why I think there needs to be, like, casual leagues in Arena. I genuinely believe that. Like, there needs to be a way to set up a league and say, hey, you're not playing a super hyper-competitive deck. Not that we're going to, like, take it easy on you, but we'll take it easy on you and put you into a matchup that is less punishing, shall we say. Alright, Judith. Go, my minions, go! History Banaya. This again. This old chestnut. Well, we've got to lightning strike that, because we can't let him build up. We did get our faces kicked in by it before. He's gonna hit Judith. Okay. I wanna do this. I wanna do this. But I need to get the thing off the board. Next turn. Oh, look, all your knights are doing nothing. I know it's probably silly to waste all my burn spells on that, but, like, genuinely, that's cool. Deals 1 damage on your target. Does 2 damage on your target. Spawn of Mayhem. Nope, I'm good, thanks. Vivian, oh, come on! You can't give me this one?
This is nothing.
It's okay, I think I still have him. Fire, and fire. We win! Woohoo! So that's sort of how the deck's supposed to work. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to go, since I did something very similar with Golgari. Like, I feel that there is a better Rakdos build. I try focusing on the mechanics that come out of the set so you can kind of get an idea what's going on. But I think there's a better Rakdos build that doesn't necessarily focus so much on the spectacle as it does the aristocrats, the ability to sacrifice creatures. So we'll focus on that one next. I do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like, subscribe. Let me know how you would build a spectacle deck. I'm really kind of curious to see, because I toyed around with this one for a while. So we got some wins. I'm not gonna knock it. It was a fun little deck to play. So there is a Patreon as well if you are so inclined. That is patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga. And until next video, guys, we shall see you in the arena. This video was brought to you in no small part by our patrons. If you would like to help out the channel, go to www.patreon.com/oldguygamingmtga, and thank you for your support.